Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me. This is Vinny Borelli from Make It Happen Mondays. If you didn't join me for Significant Sunday last night at 7, I mentioned waking up today, starting the day with the opportunity clock versus the alarm clock, right? So start out with setting your own tempo and seizing the day to have a productive, significant week with opportunity clock, okay? And that means, getting up right away, don't hit snooze, get started, capitalize on your day. You woke up, so thank God you made that. The first part to do anything productive, and that's by waking up, right? So anyway, I've been reading the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and that's from Stephen Covey. And in that book, there's a section called Renewing Your Body, Mind, Spirit, and if you see behind me, really a social renewal. So a lot of people are going to wonder what that is. So I'm going to dive right in. Physical is your body. A lot of us worry about the physical part of working out, and hopefully that's great, but also what you feed your body has a lot to do with how productive you are and how you move forward in certain areas of your life with energy, with just the right mindset by feeding yourself the right stuff. So hopefully we all start with some type of physical, even if it's 30 minutes a day. So mental now is really your mind, right? It's just mind. How do you exercise your mind? If you're worried about getting on a treadmill every day and you're not being productive in other areas of your life, a lot of that is really, again, it goes back to what I said last night. It goes back to your mental health. What is that? Is it always just eyesight, what you see? Or is it your mind sight, what you can actually visualize? So diving into the third is social. Your principles, are they genuine? What does your social arena look like? Are you communicating and surrounding yourself with the toxic negativity daily? Or are you improving and renewing yourself socially every day, every week? That's very important as a part of your progress. And a lot of people don't want to really accept the process. But in order to make progress, you got to go through the process. And the fourth step is spiritual. Where are your values? It doesn't necessarily have to be any type of religion, but where are your values spiritually? That goes down deep down to your core. That's where you got to get into the one chapter of my book, the relationship with yourself. Do you know what your true values are? And then as a result of all 3 of those, with that renewal cycle, what is the way you communicate? So whether it's in business, but to be in business and personal, whatever, in your home life, whatever category you're trying to communicate, if you keep all 4 of those categories in mind in your renewal process and going through this process, you'll be able to impactfully deliver your message and your communication with whoever or whatever it is you're talking about. We always go back to the start with why from Simon Sinek. What are your core values? Do you know why you're doing what you do? And to be an impactful, effective communicator, you really should think about those things up there in your renewal process. The physical, the mental, the social, and spiritual part of renewing yourself daily, weekly, in order to get better. So I always ask, at the end of each chapter, there's the boom in my book. The boom for today is, what do you do in your life to improve those areas? What is it that you've done today to better yourself from yesterday? If you haven't made any improvement, then you can't come to me with the questions. And, sorry, this may hit home for a lot of people, but if you're not getting the things you want to do, if you're not getting the things you want to get, are you doing the things that you don't want to do to get them? Because that's what it really usually takes. It really takes the sacrifice, which you shouldn't think of it as that, but the sacrifice equivalent to what I always say is the discipline and preparation to get to the things you want by doing the things that most people won't do, right? So you have to get yourself out of that comfort zone and get uncomfortable doing those things. So hopefully that was an impactful message. I really got to start hitting home with this stuff because I've been getting attacked with questions on, what else can I do to get better? You always say, if you want a certain thing, how do I get it? Well, what does your schedule look like? What do your 24 hours look like? Do you start at 5:30 in the morning or do you sleep until 8? I get more things done from 5:30 to 7:30 than most people get done in a 9 to 5 day. If you look at your screen time, also on your phone, are you looking at things that are going to distract you? Background noise, pollution in your life versus things that are going to be productive. And I'm not saying you can't be on social media, and a lot of people are looking at TikTok and Instagram. I get that. But what time has been allotted to those things? And then if you're not where you're at, where you want to be, and not even going to where that goal or desire truly is, how much time do you spend on TV? How many hours do you watch games from college football to the pro games? How many hours are spent doing that? So if you come to me with those questions and say, well, I'm not getting to where I want to be, but yet I watch 4 hours of college football over the weekend and another 4 hours of NFL. So just prioritize. You got to put those silos in place to where you want to be in your life. And I hope I can impact and help change your lives. So again, VinnyBorelli.com is the website. Please reach out to me for coaching. I'm doing a lot of emceeing and speaking. Hopefully, I'll see most of you soon. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next week for Significant Sunday at 7 o'clock. But have a great week and make it happen.